New York Giants football is on the air, and we are getting set for the start of the 2008 season here at Giants Stadium.
Despite their victory in Super Bowl 42, many critics viewed the Giants as a team whose success was based more on luck than talent.
Got a lot of doubters this year. A lot of them.
Man, let's send a message to everybody else in this league that the Giants, hey, we defended champions for a reason.
New York responded not with words, but with superior play. The Giants won 12 games and produced one of the finest seasons in franchise history.
The defenders are like bugs on a windshield. They're just flattering.
Even without Michael Strahan and Osi Umenyiora, Big Blue's defense was just as ferocious.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but the old boy bloody now. He's bloody except some more now. You know what that's called? Putting the hammer down.
The Giants posted the NFL's best rushing attack and scored the second most points in team history. Even though New York's goal of winning back-to-back championships fell out of reach, in the end, they proved to be a Giant team.
Manning looks right, throws right downfield for Hickson. Touchdown Giants!
There it is.
What a throw that time by Manning!
As the season began, many wondered how the Giants would perform in their role as defending champions. On opening night, Big Blue showed a nationwide audience they were hungry to repeat.
These guys got 16 total yards on offense. That's 16 too many. 16 too many.
Manning's going to run and cuts back at the one, dives for the goal line. Touchdown, Eli Manning!
New York followed up its Week 1 triumph with a blowout victory in St. Louis, extending its road winning streak to 11 games.
Bulger takes the snap and back to throw. Sidearms one left. The pass intercepted by Justin Tuck. He's got it on the run to the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Justin Tuck.
The word of the day is nada. Ocho Cinco's getting nada. We'll send them back to Cincinnati looking for psychiatrists to fix their problems.
To be successful, a team must possess physical and mental toughness. The Giants displayed both in a wild game against Cincinnati. The game featured 4 lead changes, but New York outlasted the Bengals for a hard-fought overtime win.
Come on, 10. Come on, 10.
Manning back to throw. Has time. Throws one left. Wide open. Schumer down the sideline. Makes a one-handed catch on the sideline and knocked out of bounds.
Put us home, baby. Put us home.
Alfred's snap is good. Kick on its way end over end, and it is good.
That's it.
They survive a scare, but they go to 3-0.
John Carney's game-winning field goal was proof that you're never too old to make an impact. Carney at age 44 and punter Jeff Fiegels at age 42 were the NFL's oldest active members. Both were selected to the Pro Bowl, making them the oldest players to ever make the squad. The duo was joined in Hawaii by long snapper Zach Diassi. No group embodied the Giants' team mentality better than the special teams.
32-yard kick by Akers, and it's blocked. Ball is loose, picked up by the Giants. Running with it, down Special teams.
New York didn't need any special teams help in Week 5 against the Seahawks. The Giants scored on their first 6 possessions as Eli Manning posted a career-high 136.6 quarterback rating.
Back to throw. Pump fake. Looks left. Throws right. Wide open Moss. Touchdown Giants.
Manning's memorable game was one of several excellent performances in 2008. Manning backed up his Super Bowl MVP award by turning in his best season as a pro. Number 10 posted career highs for completion percentage and passer rating, and he was selected to his first Pro Bowl.
He drops that one right in the bucket.
Manning also became the first quarterback in franchise history to throw for over 3,000 yards and at least 20 touchdowns in 4 consecutive seasons.
Zip the ball in there.
Eli relied on veteran receivers Amani Toomer and Plaxico Burress.
Lobs one left, looking for Burress. Touchdown Giants.
Manning also found success with youngsters Sonoris Moss and Steve Smith, who led the team in catches. Tight end Kevin Voss scored a team-high 6 touchdowns. Voss, along with deep threat Dominic Hickson, made the Giants' offense dynamic.
Down the left sideline for Hickson, makes the catch, touchdown!
Manning's outstanding play was one of the reasons for New York's fast start. Another was Big Blue's defense. In Week 7, the Giants dominated the 49ers, holding them to 35 yards rushing.
O'Sullivan back to throw, gets hit, stripped, ball loose, on the ground, kick to the 5, kick to the 10, toward the end zone, and kicked out of bounds by Morgan for a safety.
At 5-1, New York had the look of a Super Bowl contender, but the most difficult part of the schedule still loomed. How well they played over the final 10 weeks would determine if they were for real. Team first, team last, team always. Tom Coughlin's axiom would be put to the test as the Giants prepare to play 10 straight games versus opponents with winning records. No team in NFL history had ever faced such a task.
Everybody's saying 5-1, 5-1. Roethlisberger versus Eli. You know what? Quarterbacks. They ain't what's going to win this football game.
In a showdown between 2 of the league's best defenses, the Giants overwhelmed Pittsburgh, racking up 5 sacks and 4 interceptions.
Under pressure, over the middle, pass complete to the Giant 40. Oh, no, it's picked off.
I see y'all out there hunting. I see y'all hunting out there.
I just heard their snapper is out. James Harrison is their backup snapper. Let's make them punt that ball down here. Let's go.
So Berger to punt the football away with 6:50. The ball goes over his head, out of the back of the end zone for a safety. And we are tied at 14.
Although the Steelers would be the eventual Super Bowl champions, New York wasn't ready to give up his crown just yet.
Manning back, looks right, throws right, and it's caught by Amani Toomer. 30 yards to the Giants' all-time leading receiver, and Mr. Clutch comes through again. Second and goal to 2. Manning back to throw. Looks left. He's got Boss open. Touchdown Giants. The New York Giants will go to 6-1.
Way to go! Way to go! Way to go! In Pittsburgh, man. In Pittsburgh.
The Giants began the grueling stretch with a victory, thanks to a defense that was even better than a year ago.
Oh! Oh! Yes, sir! We're hitting today. Fast. 11 to the ball now. 11 to the ball.
The unit was led by defensive captain Antonio Pierce, who tallied a team-high 113 tackles. Defensive end Justin Tuck led the Giants with 12 sacks and was voted to his first Pro Bowl. Fellow end Matthias Kiwanuka posted 8 sacks. Together, they filled the void left by O.C. Umenyiora, who missed the entire season due to injury.
Romo drops straight back under pressure, sacked in the end zone for a safety.
Danny Clark, Chase Blackburn, Fred Robbins, and Barry Cofield rounded out a robust front seven.
Back to throw, throws it left, deflected, and intercepted by Fred Robbins. There goes Big Fred running right, down the right sideline and tripped over the 30-yard line.
The big dent in the turf where you fell. DB's on three. 1, 2, 3. DB.
New York secondary featured a trio of talented corners. Corey Webster, Aaron Ross, and Kevin Dockery provided superb pass coverage. Strong safeties James Butler and rookie Kenny Phillips excelled against the pass and the run. While Michael Johnson was one of the most promising free safeties in the game.
Flacco takes the snap, back, throws one left, intercepted off the deflection. There goes Aaron Ross, down the right sideline. 10, 5, touchdown Giants.
The Giants needed their defense to be at its best in a critical Week 9 matchup against the Cowboys. Big Blue limited Dallas to 183 total yards and forced 4 turnovers for the second straight week. The Giants rushed for 200 yards and strengthened their hold on the division.
Draw play Ward, cuts right, bounces to the 10, to the 5, to the goal line, touchdown, Derrick Ward.
We on top of the division. Oh no, we underdog. That's why we play the game. We will see the day.
We gonna get it though. We gonna get it because we always do. We always do.
Winning in Philly is never easy, but New York won its 4th consecutive regular season game at the Link, thanks to another total team effort.
Looks, throws to the end zone, caught for a touchdown by Kevin Boss. 17-7, Giants.
They can't stop us. There's nothing that they can do. Nothing they can do.
The Giants racked up over 200 yards rushing, and Brandon Jacobs scored twice to give New York the lead.
Handoff, Jacobs runs right to the goal line. Touchdown!
Ahead by 5 late in the game, the defense snuffed out any chance of an Eagles comeback.
Handoff, Westbrook runs right. He is stopped. Stopped short. Shut him down, no gain. And the New York Giants are going to go to 8-1.
The Giants won in Philly because, unlike the Eagles, they were able to run the ball when it mattered most. That success was a tribute to one of the best offensive lines in the league. David Deal, Kareem McKenzie, Rich Seibert, and Pro Bowlers Sean O'Hara and Chris Snee paved the way for Earth, Wind, and Fire. Ahmad Bradshaw, a.k.a. Flyer, could burn a defense with surprising toughness and blazing speed.
That was Roadrunner and Wild E. Coyote. Beep, beep.
It's all the impact. It's going to wear them down now.
Yeah.
Like a tornado, when earth and wind came ripping through, defenders grabbed what they could and hoped for the best.
There's the power football of the Giants.
He's like another lineman when he gets on those linebackers. This is what gets this offense energized. This offense is doing what they do best. They are physically imposing their will on the defense.
Jacobs to the 5, Jacobs to the goal line, touchdown Giants. Oh, that was Brandon Jacobs' powerful style.
Jacobs and Ward became just the 5th pair of teammates to run for over 1,000 yards in the same season. The league's best rushing attack faced its biggest challenge in Week 11 when they collided with the Ravens' top-ranked rushing defense.
This David ain't Goliath, baby. I like when they big. I'm hunting today. I'm hunting today. The best against the best, damn it, let's find out.
Entering the contest, no team had run for more than 76 yards against Baltimore. Jacobs ran for 70 yards in the first quarter. The Giants posted their third straight 200-yard rushing day and rumbled to another convincing win.
There goes Bradshaw. Will anybody catch him? 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and knocked down at the 2-yard line. Handoff left for Jacobs. To the goal line, reaches, touchdown. Giants are stopping all over the Ravens.
At 9-1, New York proved that it belonged among the NFL's elite. The Giants now focused on finishing off their difficult schedule and clinching a division title. New York began its drive to a division title at the site of the franchise's greatest triumph.
Back in Arizona, baby. We do pretty well in desert climate.
We have the scene of the crime. We have the scene of the crime again.
Just like their victory in Super Bowl 42, the Giants had contributions from unlikely places. Dominic Hickson made his mark by racking up 269 total yards, while unheralded fullback Madison Hedgecott finally got his first chance to shine.
Hedgecott makes the catch at the goal line. Touchdown! Madison Hedgecott, his first ever touchdown in the NFL.
Mad Dog with his first touchdown. New team, same stadium, same results.
Great football. Hey, team effort came through, baby. Team effort. Hey, right, it was a team effort, but you were super.
Beautiful job, man.
Thank you. Congratulations.
New York won its 7th in a row in Washington, sweeping the season series with the Redskins. The Giants now stood at 11-1, the best 12-game start in franchise history.
Jacobs into the line. He jumps instead and goes for the touchdown. The big guy looked nimble.
10 and 1 equals 11. 11 and 1.
The team that looked destined for the Super Bowl suddenly lost 2 in a row. The offense sputtered without Plaxico Burress, who missed the final 4 games of the season, serving a team suspension. The losses allowed Carolina to catch the Giants in the standings, making their Week 16 game a showdown for the number 1 seed.
From Giants Stadium, a couple of teams with 11-3 records. A win tonight guarantees the Giants home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
61 minutes ahead, cracking, baby.
The battle for NFC supremacy got off to a shaky start as the Panthers raced to a 21-10 lead.
Handoff Williams, hole on the right. Williams to the 5, touchdown Carolina. 21-10 Carolina. The Panthers are making a statement tonight.
These boys can't stop us. They can't. We giving them everything they got.
New York never lost hope. They showed that a Giant team was capable of a Giant comeback.
They toss it left for Ward. Ward dances. He's got a first down the left sideline. There goes Ward. Cross midfield. 40. Run out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. Manning takes the snap. Has plenty of time. Throws it left. Touchdown Giants. Kevin Boss. And the Giants down by 1. 21-20.
This is what we do. We run the ball, set up the pass. This is what we do. Let's go. Let's keep it up. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's keep it up, baby.
Manning calling signals. Handoff Jacobs. Runs left to the end zone. Touchdown Giants. With 3:21 to go, the Giants will go for 2 here. Here we go, 2 to tie. Giants down 28-26. Manning looks, throws left, got Hickson with a 2-point conversion. conversion. And folks, the Giants have come back from 21-10 deficit, and we're tied at 28.
Hey, we gonna finish this thing up, baby. We gonna finish this thing up. Get it.
Now they got to get back on the horse and ride them again, Bob. Just go pound them some more.
Handoff Ward. Ward shoots up the middle. There goes Derrick Ward. Up to the 30, up to the 40, up to midfield. Ward stiff arms his man to the 40, to the sideline, and knocked out of bounds. Jacobs comes in. You play in the NFC East, you better be able to run the football. Manning over center here in overtime. Handoff Jacobs. He runs left. Jacobs fights to the goal line. Jacobs twists and turns. Touchdown! And the Giants win in overtime. And they've got the number 1 seed in the NFC. And they had to do it coming back.
What a game, coach. What a football. What a game.
And the New York Giants, the 2008 NFC East champions, are now the number 1 seed going into the playoffs.
Championship character there, Bob.
You came flying through. You did a tremendous job, man. That was a tough football game. Let me just say one thing. You couldn't give each other, and all of us, a better Christmas present.
All right.
Let's have a team. 1, 2, 3. Team! What a game.
Although the Giants didn't fulfill their ultimate goal of a second straight championship, they still reached heights nobody thought was possible. They sent 7 players to the Pro Bowl, set several franchise records, and proved that they are one of the premier teams in the NFL.
Manning back to throw. Has time, looks right, throws right for Bucks to the goal line. Touchdown, Giants!
Never satisfied, New York is motivated to make another run at the Super Bowl in 2009, the final year of Giants Stadium.